Just one word to change my mind.
It's a car that combines everything, that combines the luxury, that combines the performance, that combines a new generation of cars for Bentley. It defines the future for Bentley. With this car we make big steps on the engine side, on the chassis side, on the electronic side, and that will be the masterpiece of all our next cars.
If you want to drive off-road, this is the added dimension that Bentayga can bring. The Bentayga is at home off-road as it is on the highway. The chassis is all new from the ground up, including a very innovative active roll control system that we're very excited about. The Bentayga has an all-new aluminium state-of-the-art body structure. The engine in the Bentayga is an all-new W12 6-litre engine. The interior, as you would expect, total Bentley luxury, but with the added dimension of the utility that comes with an SUV. There is no benchmark, there is no previous reference to go to. This is an all-new car in an all-new sector, and I'm really proud that we have achieved everything we set out to achieve, maybe a little bit more. It'll be the fastest, most exclusive, most luxurious SUV in the world.
The car is a very strong contemporary proportion and stance, yet unmistakably Bentley. As you see the car, very short front overhang, very thick body size, stretched, unusually long wheelbase for SUV. So having all those essence into the car make the Bentayga a unique vehicle in terms of proportion. The simplicity in the design is very important. Seamless, top to bottom clean. This really well shows on our front. Car has no bumper. There's no bumper cut here. It's a super form aluminum. By doing that, we can have a very precise line here. It's so understated, beautifully executed. This surface, top to bottom, is all one surface. So once again, they deliver the message, simple to last longer. Rear haunch. For us, this is where the power comes from. Strong shoulder with a precise line and beautifully sculpted surface. This makes the car very powerful yet sophisticated.
When we design a Bentley interior, we start off with a very iconic Bentley badge with the wings. And it's the wings that form the initial sketches for the dashboard. And you'll see on the Bentayga you have this beautiful wing shape which encompasses all of the technology in the centre, but still has these beautiful fascias that run into the doors. And this gives the ambience and feeling of space. Well, we're very lucky at Bentley because we have very natural materials such as the leather, the wood and the metal. We ensure that we have the authenticity. So when you look at this fascia, it's beautiful, it's pure, the lines are perfect. You can just see the richness of the wood, you can see the beauty of the metal, you can see the precision of the stitching. We're influenced by outdoor jackets where they had like quilted areas where you want maximum comfort or support. And you can see in our seats, we put the quilting at the top and on the bolsters, which again, when you're driving the car off-road or when you're driving fast, it gives you the most lateral support.
We put our heart into this car, and our team is very proud of this car. It is really, truly contemporary design, yet 100% Bentley, unmistakably.
Our target at the start of this project was to deliver the ultimate performance and luxury in an SUV. And this means that our engine had to have targets that were far above anything else that anybody else is doing in the market. The Bentayga will launch with a brand new W12 engine built right here in Crewe on a brand new facility specifically designed to go into this new car.
Twin scroll turbochargers enable us to minimise the turbocharger response time in what is a very efficient package space. The new W12 engine develops 900 Nm of torque right through from 1250 RPM through to 4,500 RPM.
Our new engine has 600 brake horsepower. This will make it the highest performing engine in any SUV in the world. We have packed this engine full of the very latest technological advances. For example, we have variable displacement, port and direct injection, we have start-stop technology, all of this inside this brand new engine.
The intake and exhaust valves, the fuel and the ignition are switched off on the left-hand bank of the engine. This enables the right-hand bank to run in a much more efficient operating point. Off-road capability demanded a new oil system to cope with inclinations in all directions. We carried out over 10 weeks of hot weather testing in South Africa and Dubai. Suction pumps scavenge oil from the twin turbochargers, whilst the oil pickups allow inclinations of up to 35 degrees in all directions to enable the engine to feed oil in all off-road conditions.
By absolutely optimizing every last bit of this engine, both in terms of weight, materials, the performance of the individual parts, everything has been done to create a completely optimized driving experience. Everybody who's driven the car so far has come out with a huge smile on their face. It really raises the bar for SUVs, both in terms of luxury and in terms of performance.
The chassis on the Bentayga is all new. It features a new air suspension system combined with continuous damping control, and this system gives us the possibility to offer 4 different ride heights. Traditionally, SUVs with a high centre of gravity will roll a lot in corners. To stop them rolling in corners, you'd have to make the springs very stiff. If the springs are very stiff, you don't get the wheel articulation you need to give good performance off-road. With our active anti-roll control system, we're able to effectively make the roll stiffness extremely stiff on road, giving us that fantastic handling, but off-road we can effectively decouple each wheel, which gives us big wheel articulation and excellent traction off-road. With one drive dynamics controller, the driver is able to access 8 different modes, 4 on-road modes and 4 off-road modes. By choosing those different options, he's effectively changing his damping, his ride height, his steering, ESC, the electronic stability program. He's changing his engine characteristics and his transmission characteristics. So all those driver tunable features of the chassis and powertrain are accessible through this one controller. Combination of on-road performance and off-road performance means that this car is going to be the best of any SUV in the world.
The thing that really sets us apart from every other manufacturer is the fact that we're so vertically integrated. And what that means is when you sit in this car, everything you touch, you feel, you smell is built here in Crewe. Our people are so important when it comes to making a Bentley because our tradition is built upon handcrafting of parts, handcrafting of this car. The interior, as you would expect, will be exquisite.
It's what we come to work for. It's to design and engineer a brand new exterior, a brand new interior, appealing to a new market, and not only that, going in straight at the top to be the best.
Precision and craftsmanship means that any customer who looks at this car will see no perceptible difference in any panel gap. It will be even, it will be parallel, and it will be exact. And that extends into the interior.
I can personally remember spending hours week after week in the styling studio with my engineering colleagues and with the styling guys, working on tenths of millimetres between the wood, the stainless steel and the leather, just getting it absolutely precise. So I'm most proud of the fact that myself with my team have truly delivered the world's first, the world's best luxury SUV.
The testing process for Bentayga has been extremely rigorous. You cannot beat taking the car out into the field and testing it properly. However much chamber testing you do, you have to get it out into the field. From north to south, from east to west, under a wide variety of conditions, -30 centigrade up to +53 centigrade, low altitude, high altitude, low humidity, high humidity. We've taken it everywhere. We've also tested the car extensively off-road. In cold weather, we've tested the car on ice lakes to test its performance and its stability. Hot weather, we've specifically done a lot of test work in the sand dunes. And some of our customers in the Middle East will actually go and do that with these cars. We run a high-speed durability course on a closed test track where we will run the car under a variety of conditions, including running it at its top speed for extended periods. A Bentley is a luxury and performance car, so it must be able to operate in a mix of conditions. We're exceptionally proud of what the Bentley team as a whole has achieved with Bentayga. It's our first foray into the luxury SUV market. It is the best luxury SUV you can buy.